you as a finalist for Service Person of the Year for Cabell County Schools. Surprise! Congratulations! We're very happy for you, and we are blessed that you are in our county. But you are a finalist for Service Person of the Year, which means. Zona Elementary. This is Superintendent Ryan Sachs. We have the prize patrol here this morning to recognize your phenomenal secretary as a finalist for Service Person of the Year. So put your hands together for her. Miss Ball! Surprise! Congratulations, you are a finalist for Service Person of the Year in Cabell County. So we are so proud of the work that you do every single day for our students. And this is just a small token of our appreciation. But congratulations for making the top 5 finalists.
Thank you.
Mr. Purdue is a finalist for a Service Person of the Year in Cabell County Schools. Congratulations, sir. Well deserved. We are tremendously blessed that you are here serving our students here at Culloden Elementary. We are so proud of you. And the students love you, and your colleagues who nominated you love what you do for them. So we are so proud of you, and thank you for all you do for us.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Hey, good afternoon, Cabell County School Service employees, teachers, parents, kids, school administrators. I'm Cecilia Bowen with 97.9 The River, and we're so excited to be a part of the School Service Personnel and Teacher of the Year Awards again this year. Today, we're here to honor 5 nominees for School Service Personnel of the Year. What is service? Well, Webster says service is the action of helping or doing work for someone. Selfless service is one of the 7 core U.S. Army values. Selfless service is larger than just one person. And in the Girl Scout Promise, one pledges, on my honor, I will try to serve God and my country to help people at all times. The 5 nominees you will meet today serve their schools, the kids, the teachers, the administrators. And when you watch their videos, you will notice that they do it selflessly. One common denominator is the fact that they are so humble and their job just isn't a job. Myself, along with our event sponsor, Cabell County Schools Foundation, and the corporate sponsors, Dutch Miller Auto Group, Little Caesars, the Gladwell Agency, Horace Mann Insurance, ZMM, U.S. Foods, 97.9 The River, and Kindred Communications are all very excited to be part of this year's festivities of honoring those who serve. Right now it's my opportunity and honor to introduce Ryan Sachs, Superintendent of Cabell County Schools.
Well, thank you, Cecilia.
You are more than welcome.
It is
Ryan.
so exciting to be here this afternoon to recognize Cabell County's Service Person of the Year. We are truly blessed in Cabell County because we have amazing, amazing service personnel. And unfortunately, things are a little bit different with times right now, and we couldn't do a face-to-face ceremony.
Right.
But we feel tremendously blessed that we're going to be able to recognize our service personnel, our dedicated service personnel through this award ceremony, and especially the 5 service personnel that are the finalists. And so I can also say that this would not be possible if it wasn't for the dedicated support of our local Board of Education members. And so I would like to be able to recognize them, that they're all on the call today with us. And so I would like to be able to recognize, unfortunately, things are a little bit different. Our board president, with times right Mary now, and we Neely, couldn't do a face-to-face our vice president, ceremony. Mrs. Rhonda we feel tremendously blessed that we're going to be able to recognize board member Skip Parsons, personnel, our dedicated board member Gordon Ramey, and finally, board member Dr. Carol Garrison. So if you're there and you're on the screen, give a wave to social media land. We're excited that our board members are able to join us. We also have with us this afternoon some very, very important people that work with me in supporting the work of our service personnel and all of our employees in Cabell County. We have our Assistant Superintendents, Mr. Tim Hardesty, Assistant Superintendent Kelly Watts, Assistant Superintendent Kim Cooper, our Treasurer, Mr. Drew Rotgen. We also have with us Code Red Jed himself, our Communications Director, Jed Flowers, our Board Attorney, Mrs. Sharon Hornbuckle. We also have our Executive Directors of Schools, Mrs. Kristen Giles, Elementary Executive Director, our Middle School Executive Director, Mr. Justin Boggs, and our High School Post-Secondary Education Director, Mr. Jody Cunningham. So once again, we are so excited to be able to have this event virtually today. And I think it's important, Cecilia, to sort of talk about the process that this gets us to this day. All of the service personnel nominees from our 27 different schools are nominated by the school staff. So these individuals are making a difference in their schools every single day. Yes. And through that nomination process, each school has one representative, and then from that group of 27, we whittle that down to the top 5 finalists. And of course, everyone got to see the Prize Patrol video that the school district, we're so proud that we were able to do that, where the district leadership team goes around and we hit the road and we recognize these 5 finalists and surprise them. And as you've learned probably over the past week from each of the finalist interviews, sometimes we're really good at surprising them, and sometimes we're not so. We think we're sneaky, but we're not. Yes. And then, of course, the final winner is announced and is selected by our committee, and that brings us to today. Yes. So that's where we are now. The exciting thing is that all of these 5 finalists are recipients of $500 cash, wow, just as a small token of our appreciation for what they do. And again, this $500 would not be possible if it wasn't for our sponsors. And each of these finalists, they move on, or each of the actual winner for Cabell County will go on to the state contest, and they'll represent Cabell County in the state contest for Service Person of the Year. Last year, our Service Person of the Year, Mr. Lionel Hope, awesome, went on, represented Cabell County, and became the state Service Person of the Year, which we are so proud of here in Cabell County. But again, this $500, it would not be possible if it wasn't for our dedicated sponsors. The first is the Cabell County Schools Education Foundation, which is very unique to Cabell County. We are very blessed to be able to have the Cabell County Education Foundation as a partner, helping support what goes on in our classrooms. We also have 97.9, The River.
Ooh,
there you go.
Thank you.
Dutch Miller Auto Group, Kindred Communications, Little Caesars, the Gladwell Agency with Horace Mann Insurance, ZMM Architects and Engineers, and then finally U.S. Foods. In addition, the winner also receives this beautiful trophy here, which is given on behalf of Cabell County Schools. So we're really, really excited to be able to provide this beautiful trophy to our final winner this afternoon. With that being said, Cecilia, I'd like to turn it over to you so that you can actually introduce our nominees. Yes, absolutely.
I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and run down real fast our list, and then I'm going to show you the individual nominees on my screen. I want to say hello to Miss Linda Ball. She is a cook at Milton Middle. Also, Debra Davis, secretary at Ona Elementary. Angie Keyser. I'm so sorry, Angie, I was going to mispronounce your name, but they corrected me on that. And she's the secretary at Southside Elementary. Eric Pardue. Hello, Eric. He's the custodian at Culloden Elementary. Debra Sizemore. Miss Debbie, as she says in the video, she is at Salt Rock. She is the ECAT aide at Salt Rock Elementary. Hey, guys, how are you? Very good.
Hello. Good. Fine.
Nice to see you guys. I'm so excited. And are we ready to show the spotlight?
I think we're ready to show the spotlight, absolutely.
Okay, I guess we'll go ahead and check out their individual spotlight videos.
I did not know what was happening. They pulled me from my office, which happened, so I didn't think anything about that, and walked in, and it was a little overwhelming to walk in and see everybody there. But when I saw the balloons, I was like, oh my. To be nominated was actually quite an honor. We've got so many wonderful staff members here, so it was just kind of a surprise, but exciting as well. I love this school. I worked another job for 30 years, and I liked my job, but I had always said, I want to be in the school system. That's what I wanted to do. And when the opportunity arose, everything just fell into place. And after a couple of years, I ended up here, and the staff is amazing. The kids are amazing. Our parents are very involved, and it's just a great place to be. What I hope for the kids at Southside, and for me in particular, is to just let them know that I care about them. They know they can come to me. It makes my heart happy when I'm outside of the school and they see me and they run up and hug me. It makes me happy. They know that we care, and not just I care, but everybody here cares about our kids. First of all, it will be a surprise because I don't see anything special with me, but my heart would pound if they called my name. But it would be an honor to represent our school. Our school is very full of pride. Everybody here is wonderful, and just to represent the school would mean so much.
Hi, that was Miss Angie Keyser, secretary at Southside Elementary. Congratulations for being one of the nominees, Miss Keyser. Thank you so much. Our next video is Miss Linda Ball. She's the cook at Milton Middle.
It felt good. It really did. I was a little surprised. Honestly, there's a lot of hardworking people. So I'm among a lot of great people, and it was actually really nice, surprising. It's kind of humbling. Honestly, it makes me feel good that my school appreciates me. It makes me feel good that the county appreciates me too. I enjoy the kids, but I enjoy my coworkers too. We have a really great staff here. Everybody in this building feels like family to one another. Yeah, by the time these kids start 6th grade and go through 8th, we pretty well know about their families too. We get really acquainted with the kids here. My goal was for them to look back and remember us as being kind to them, taking good care of them, and loving them. Because I feel like every kid should feel that way. I feel like every person should feel that way, but especially a child. I will feel very proud, accomplished, and I feel like it'll reflect on my school too. And this is a really good school.
By the time these kids start 6th grade,
they look good.
about their families too.
It's not for them to me, actually.
My goal was for them to look back and
It's just
remember.
me, because this school could still function without me. I know
Yeah,
that.
well, I think I've got to do that now.
But together, we're a package deal.
Let me know if you have best behavior now, if they go back.
I'm not going to be their best behavior. They're doing the highlight video now.
How big your nose? I can't see you can't see it though.
No.
I can't see it. Yeah, you're good.
Next up is Miss Debra Davis, secretary at Ona Elementary.
They weren't super stealthy. In our
Mute Zoom.
little campus right here, you can see when people pull up pretty quickly.
Oh.
It's a great security measure as well. And he pulled up right outside my window. So I was like, okay, it's probably for Miss Henry was my first immediate thought, because she does such a great job. We have wonderful teachers here at
Okay,
Ona.
thank you.
So honestly, I was preparing for them to head down the hallway. Mr. Hardesty came in and got me, and then I kind of was like, the jig's probably up a little bit. So to come around and just to see all the staff was very humbling. The thing that tickled me more was I heard when they announced it, over the intercom, Mr. Sachs announced it, and I heard all the kids screaming and hollering, "Debra, Miss Debra," you know. That to me was the most fun, you know. That they're who I work for. So to have them excited for me is really honoring and humbling, and it just tickled me, made me happy. To be nominated is a huge honor. I've only worked in the school system full-time for 2 years. I was at Highline Elementary and then at Transportation and now here at Ona Elementary. So I'm pretty young in Cabell County School System. To be honored by the peers that I work with and work for is a huge honor. A lot of times you hear secretaries say, "I'm just a secretary." We aren't just a secretary. I'm a school nurse 4 days out of 5. I work for my kids here at Ona Elementary. We have almost 300 kids and they keep us hopping every day. We have wonderful staff who need things throughout the day that we're always helping with. I have a fantastic leader, Miss Alexander. She's a great principal. But we're also, I say I'm kind of a diplomat, hostage negotiator, you know, jack of all trades. We take care of the families that call in with questions. There's a lot involved with being a school secretary. So for me, I felt like I'm already good at some of these things. I can problem solve. I'm good at marketing PR. I feel like as a secretary, you're the first person that somebody associates with the school. I'm the first face that they see, and I want that to be a friendly face and somebody that's concerned and invested in their students' success. I was so honored that my colleagues that I work with nominated me. Because I haven't been in the system that long, I didn't really understand what was involved. I was surprised that we even got that $500 from Horace Mann. That was shocking to me. I had no idea. I thought it was for the school. So I really haven't thought that far ahead. I'm just gonna come back to work and do my job every day. I just feel like I'm doing my job, and I'm thankful that people recognize when I do it well, but with or without the accolade, I'm gonna come in every day and do my job the way that I feel like it should be done. And I'm thankful to do it.
Let me introduce you to Eric Pardue. He is the custodian at Culloden Elementary.
When I saw the group of people from the board and all the students and everybody was going down, I had no idea what was happening, but it was pretty exciting. It's nice to feel appreciated like that and be recognized for work that's done. I felt honored. At this school, you never question that. You feel like that all the time, actually. I mean, these teachers, the staff here, you know, everyone is so close that everyone knows that we appreciate what each other does. To be nominated feels, it feels really nice because I know a lot of the other people and worked with a lot of other people in this county, and I know how much effort people around these schools put into doing what they're doing. You know, my family both retired from Cavil County Schools, and I've been kind of connected to this place since I was a kid. I don't feel comfortable in meeting situations. That's where there's a lot of brainstorming. I like the idea of the task. You know what you need to do, the mowing the grass, but coming here and being with these people makes it easy to come to work. Well, you hope that what you're doing sets an example for them by just your consistency, and approaching each job as something that needs to be done and doing it not necessarily because you have to, because you want to get it done properly. I guess my goal daily is for them to just be able to, get through the day without having to think about things that I did. I hope what I did helps them to not have to run into any obstacles or anything during the day. I hope they come into a clean building, a clean room. The kids don't have to worry about things being a mess, If I were to win, I would hope that I could be a good representation of this county. If you went on to a state, that people would understand that people really care here and that we try to do the best that we can.
Our fifth nominee is Debra Sizemore. She is the Salt Rock ECAT aide at Salt Rock Elementary.
Very excited that I was able to come that far. with everything I've done with the children. Felt overwhelmed, very blessed. And I think the children, because they said Mrs. Sizemore and they know me as Miss Debbie, and I think they were a little puzzled when they said Mrs. Sizemore. It makes me feel very grateful. It makes me want to do better today than what I did yesterday. I feel very blessed to be a part of the children's lives. It's all about the children. And I feel that I've made that happen with a lot of these children by being nominated. I feel that I've accomplished something by helping these children. It's just a good feeling. I love to be around children. I volunteered when my both kids were in school here. I did a lot of volunteer here. And someone had said to me, why don't you just become an aide? You're here every day. So I started doing that, and I've loved it ever since. I love coming to work. They make me happy. When I see these kids, I can feel down, but when I see their faces, I'm happy. I mean, it's a joy to see these children every day. I didn't realize until after I worked with so many children that you can put so many kids in one heart. And that's where these kids fall for me, is in my heart. I feel for them. I want to help them if they have home problems. And it's very good to see kids I've had in kindergarten throughout the school, and it's a good feeling, Miss Debbie, and I can see the accomplishment that I have made in those kids' life. I was a part of that, and that is a wonderful feeling, to feel that you have helped that child progress and improve in their learning. If I win, that would mean to me that everybody chose me to be one of the best service personnel in the county, and I feel that I have done a well job to have become as far as I have now. You know, Cavil County is a very good group of people to work for. This school is the most wonderful thing there is. We have a team, kindergarten team, we all work together, and actually the whole school works together, helping each other out. And I would just be so overwhelmed and so thankful that I was able to do that.
Ryan, those were your Fab Five.
Yes, they were. We're so proud of each and every single one of them.
You should be. I got a little teary-eyed watching all of those videos. You could tell in their voices how much they enjoy their job and their coworkers and their kids, and it's going to be hard to decide a winner.
You know, it is, and I'll tell you, the one thing that is evident is that their love for our students truly shines through.
Yes, and as a parent of a Cabell County student, I know that they're in good hands with the teachers, administrators, school service employees, everybody here in Cabell County.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more.
All righty, guys. We also want to say thank you to our sponsors. We have a couple special messages from them. We have one from Horace Mann.
Horace Mann.
Yes.
Jeremy Gladwell. Yes.
Do we have a?
Hi everyone, it's Jeremy Gladwell with Horace Mann Insurance. First, just want to say thank you to all the frontline staff serving our kids every day. I know our first grader loves the lunches and getting the schoolwork on a weekly basis. Just simply creates some normalcy for her and for all of us. So we're truly grateful for all that you're doing. So thank you so much. Secondly, just honored to be a partner with Cabell County Schools and able to celebrate with you today and your outstanding service personnel. So all the best to the finalists, and thank you for all that you do. So just stay healthy, safe, and again, thank you.
We also want to touch base with Miss Sabrina from Little Caesars.
Hi, this is Sabrina with Little Caesars Pizza. We are so excited to be part of a program that is recognizing people who are having such a great impact on kids in Cabell County. Providing a safe, stable, nurturing environment is the foundation for their lives. And every act of kindness, small or big, gives them an example they can reflect on for a lifetime. Especially in times like this, the efforts to pitch in together to make sure the children have a meal is inspiring and uplifting, not just for the kids, but for the entire community. Your investment of compassion, of heart, and drive to all the kids of Cabell County, it does not go unrecognized. Thank you for everything that you do.
We also want to, on behalf of Kindred Communications and 97.9 The River, Ryan, say how excited we are to be a part of this again this year. Thank you guys for the opportunity for including us.
Yes, you know, I want to say with Kindred Communications, 97.9 The River, and all of our sponsors who have been a part of this, The partner in education that you all have become is just so important, and we're proud of that relationship that we've built. So thank you to Kindred, 97.9 The River, Dutch Miller Auto Group, ZMM Architects, Gladwell Insurance Agency, and U.S. Foods for their true dedication to our students. Thank you so much.
And of course, our event sponsor, Cabell County Schools Foundation.
Absolutely.
Yes.
What a wonderful organization. And, through hearing those sponsors speak, one of the things that I couldn't help but think about is during this time, meeting the needs of our students has been something that all of our employees are so committed to doing. And in speaking about our service personnel, the number of meals that our service personnel, our cooks, our bus drivers, our aides, even our custodians that have been helping with keeping our buildings clean, but we've been serving almost 9,000 meals every single day in this community. And we are just, again, tremendously blessed to have these dedicated workers in Cabell County Schools.
Yes, I agree with you. And right now, Ryan, I think we have on the phone with us Mary Neely, president of the Cabell County Board of Education. She's here to offer congratulations from the board to the finalists.
Even our custodians that have been helping with keeping our buildings clean, but we've been serving almost 9,000 meals every single day. And we are just, again, tremendously blessed to have these dedicated workers in Cabell County Schools.
Yes, I agree with you. And right now, Ryan, I think we have on the phone with us Mary Neely, president of the Cabell County Board of Education. She's here to offer congratulations from the board to the finalists.
Congratulations to all the 5 winners. Very well deserved. We are so proud of you and so proud that you are part of our Cabell County school system. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Neely. Thank you for touching base with everybody. So, Ryan, before we started, I said, are you going to let me in on who's going to win? And you said, what do you want to do? Do you want to know or do you not want to know? And I said, I want to be surprised. So now is the moment for me, along with everybody watching, to find out who wins.
Well, I tell you what, it brings me such great pleasure to announce to Miss Cecilia, as well as to the entire social media world out there, that the 2020 Service Person of the Year for Cabell County Schools is Mr. Eric Perdue from Culloden Elementary School. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Hey, congratulations, Mr. Perdue. We are so proud of you.
Eric.
Well deserved.
Thank you, sir.
Well deserved.
Would you like to say anything?
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Perdue. It is so good to see you. We want to be able to show you that you are received. Oh, look, I got to do it this way. Technical difficulty. Here is your trophy that we will be delivering to you in the very near future so that you can display this. But once again, we want to thank you for all of your service to Cabell County students. And do you have anything that you'd like to say as the new 2020 Service Person of the Year finalist?
I'd just like to thank everybody I work with, and it really is humbling and an honor. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Mr. Perdue, again for your service. We are so proud to have you, as well as all the other finalists here in Cabell County, working so hard for our students. We also want to make sure that we talk about an event coming up next week.
Yes, the Teacher of the Week. We're gonna hang out again next week.
We're gonna hang out again. Yes.
And we're gonna talk about the teachers in our county. And again, you have a hard job narrowing those down. I couldn't pick just one.
Yeah, we have a dedicated team that is really. They have a task before them to make sure that they narrow that list down. So we look forward to seeing you all this time next week, right here on social media at 1 o'clock for our Teacher of the Year program and announcement. But again, we want to thank our sponsors, 99.7 The River, Dutch Miller Auto Group, Kindred Communications, Little Caesars, the Gladwell Agency with Horace Mann Insurance, ZMM Architects and Engineers, and U.S. Foods for sponsoring our Service Person and our Teacher of the Year program. Once again, thank you and congratulations to Eric Perdue, custodian at Culloden Elementary School, Cabell County's 2020 Service Person of the Year. Thank you all and have a great weekend.
Thank you.